Hey, Donald Trump. It's just me, Paula Poundstone. I'm in a hotel room because I was doing my stand-up comedy show at a theater here in Saratoga, California tonight. When I was little, I was sitting on the basement stairs one day, and my sisters and brother came down with a piece of foil, and they told me to put it in my mouth and bite down on it. Years later, I came to understand that if you had silver fillings in your mouth and you bit down on a piece of foil, it might be painful. But at the time, I had no fillings. And although I had no idea why they wanted me to do this, I took the foil, put it in my mouth, bit down on it, and nothing happened. They howled with laughter and went back upstairs. And that's what I want to talk to you about. At your recent press gaggle, where your pool guy's crew worked to repair the reflecting pool with the blessing of a no-bid contract, ABC's Rachel Scott asked you why, with the backdrop of the war with Iran, you're focusing on these projects, especially with gas prices soaring. It seemed like the question took you completely by surprise. Did nobody on your staff suggest that this might come up? It was especially weird because normally you and all of your Republicans have identical messaging out seconds after any crisis or scandal is out in the open. Look at the White House Correspondents' Dinner shirtless gun and knife carrier. He was barely tackled and cuffed before, with the cohesion of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, every one of your sycophants chorused, "This was the very reason we needed the ballroom." It was, to poorly reasoned ballroom promotion, what a stampede is to wildebeests. Iran blocking the Strait of Hormuz took you totally by surprise too, remember? Hillary Clinton said that was one of the scenarios they routinely gamed out in foreign policy wargaming. That's what you've got to do. You've got to think of what will likely happen and prepare a response. Like when you were having that affair with Stormy Daniels. I'll bet the whole way back home to your penthouse, you were practicing in your head what you might say to Melania, who was home with your new baby. Melania, I walked all over this city tonight thinking about what kind of father I want to be. You know, as a rich man, there's nothing I can't give our son. But remember this, give me a fish, I eat for a day. Teach me to grift, I eat for a lifetime. Or you might have considered a more honest approach. I'll sleep with whoever I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're not a particularly great model, and you don't speak several languages. And the only way you could have gotten an Einstein visa is if it was named after the Bagel Brothers. My point is, you have to have your story ready. Rachel Scott's perfectly professional, appropriate question was so obviously gonna come up. We're hemorrhaging money in an illegal war, and gas prices are daunting. Why on earth would you pick now to fix up the reflecting pool? And your answer was, you probably can't see dirt, but I do? You maybe understand dirt better than I can, but I won't allow it? Rachel Scott is a black woman, so naturally you wanted to insult her, which is childish at best. But what schoolyard did you grow up on? You couldn't go with a yo mama or cooties or the traditional stupid head? So you fired off the cryptic, you understand dirt better than I can. Is your objective just to confuse the opponent? Snails might think about your socks, but I don't. Your frying pan's been in the garage too long. If Chuck Grassley is a candy bar, you've got sand in your shoes. You want more? I got more. You are not gonna do well in prison. I'll visit you though. You know I like you, Donald.